Alright, so today I'll be going over Leetcode 1679, max number of k sum pairs. So, quick disclaimer, I took the solution from YouTube because I tried it and I couldn't come up with a solution, and then I found this really easy solution that I understood pretty well, so I decided to use it. Now, I don't think it falls under the condition of being a two-pointer solution, but it is one that I understood. So, you're given an integer array nums and an integer k. In one operation, you can pick two numbers from the array whose sum equals k and remove them from the array. Return the maximum number of operations you can perform on the array. So to break down this problem, all you want to do is basically, you have k and you want to see, okay, how many pairs can I use to make this number, and then you want to remove that pair of numbers from the array. And so before I get into the code, the way that we kind of tackle this conceptually is that we say, okay, well, let's basically just add every number. Let's just store every number, and when we come across a number, let's say like in this example, if we come across the number 4, we know that we need 1 as its pair. So let's just also not even add a 4. Let's remove a 1, and then let's just kind of continuously do that, where if a number needs another number to complete its pair, if it's in the whatever we're using to store those numbers, we take it away, but if it's not, let's just add it for any future reference. And so that's what this code does, where you first make a default dictionary, then you set pairs equal to 0, pairs being the number that you return, and you loop through the array nums, and then you say, hey, k minus sum is what's going to return you the pair that you need. So if you have 1 and you subtract it from 5, you know you're going to need 4. And so you just say, okay, at the dictionary, this is the fourth key basically exists, since we're initializing it all to 0. And if it doesn't exist, which it shouldn't, because like I said, everything's initialized to 0, then what you do is that you add it into the list, and then you say that its value is now 1. And so we could just do that right now. So instead of adding a 4, instead of removing from 4, we just add a 1, and then we go again. We say, hey, we increase. So now we go at 2, and we say, okay, well, 2, what you need is 3. We got that from 5 minus 2, which gave us 3. And so we ask ourselves, okay, well, does that exist within this dictionary? No, it doesn't. So let's just add my 2. Then we go to 3, and we ask ourselves again, hey, does 2 exist within my dictionary? 2 actually does exist. So what we can do is that I forgot to set their values, but this should be a 1, and this should also be a 1. And so what we do is that we find, hey, this does exist within my dictionary. So let's actually increase my pairs to 1, and then let's just remove this right here. And that's basically what you continuously do. So yeah, I hope that made sense.